Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Liverpool bet Aston Villa 1-0 after a tight game of footy, but all three title challenges, City, Chelsea and Liverpool, getting tight wins and just getting the job done by hook or by crook, as they say. 1-0, talk about let's talk about the situation with me personally for now, because it's been a couple of weeks now. So there's been some games where I haven't done any any recording about any reactions video, I haven't done any video. Now, I couldn't do this one live reaction. So, because Saturday, the whole day, I had to get up at 7 o'clock. I was busy up until 1 a.m. I got home at 1 a.m. I was thinking, okay, let's watch the match. Watched about 25 minutes. I was falling asleep every 2 minutes because the game is at 2 a.m. for me. At a 3 p.m. kickoff is 2 a.m. for me. So it is really difficult. So I was watching, I was like, oh, I can't do this. And then I was like, okay, forget it. Watch the rest. Match reaction. Don't worry about it. And I'm just gonna let you know. So if I don't do it, it's because my body is not allowing me to do it. I'm pushing myself. Even what was the match? Yeah, I think it was Southampton. I think it was a Southampton game. I didn't do anything about. Same situation. I got home after a long day, busy, and also on a night out, thinking, "Come on, let's push through," and you just keep falling asleep and falling asleep. Thinking, "Oh, I can't do this anymore." But what I am going to try and do, if I do end up in that situation, I'm not going to force my body because I'm killing myself right now. Basically, don't worry, watch it tomorrow and just do a match reaction. Don't put your pressure on yourself because I'm doing a live match and then the Champions League at 7 a.m., which is pretty good for me right now. But then when you are going night out in December, for me, it's summertime here in Melbourne, and then there's matches 2 a.m., 4:30 a.m. I'm thinking, fucking hell. And I've been doing this for 5 years. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's don't worry about that. I just want to let you know, right? Just to be me and you, better me and you, communication. Sounds right. Liverpool, yeah, but Aston Villa 1-0. Talking about the team started, it was basically the whole team, basically our first 11, basically, apart from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain started in the striker's position, thinking, okay, this is the first time we've seen Ox in the number 9 in preseason, but we didn't see it at all. I don't think since the start since preseason, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. I think that's weird because I thought if you were gonna do that at some point, you'd sort of, if at times you're gonna bring him off the bench to play striker. But we've had not massive midfield injuries, but we've had a couple of opportunities there for him to play in midfield, and that's his preferred position and that's his best position. You can play him there. You're not gonna play striker's position, are you? So he did okay, but you could tell it was a midfielder sort of thingy playing at false 9. He was a bit too deep. Put up a couple of good shots, but when we did try to overload them in their box, should I say, you could tell, okay, Oxlade-Chamberlain is not in that position where Jota and Firmino are. Well, more Jota is more of a striker. It was a bit more deeper, more edge of the box, a bit more 10 yards away from the box. You're just hanging in there and thinking, it's just his position. It was doing nothing wrong with the ball at his feet. His pressuring was good and everything. Intensity was excellent, but his positioning was just poor. And that's not his fault. It's just he's a midfielder, right? And it's hard to teach that, isn't it? And we did well. We're knocking the door. Intensity was high. Steven Gerrard obviously come back to Anfield, got reception. It's good on him. He got his name sung at the end, which is lovely to see. And I'm all for that. For 90 minutes, I want to batter you. But before and after, shake hands. Good luck, mate. Yeah, fair play. Basically, yeah. And we were just not knocking in the door ferocious, but we were playing well. We're playing. It was a good 7 out of 10 performance. Robertson, Trent were just into the box from time after time. They were sitting deep. They were trying to do they were doing the ugly work really well. Mings and Konza were excellent, but then Mings considered the penalty in the second half. Excellent from Salah. Jeez, when you those clutch moments, when you think of those best clutch moments of all time, you think of Divock Origi, aren't you? But you're talking about, right, a player who's the best player in the world currently, in the best form of his life. He's receiving the ball, and whatever he's doing, you've got to stop him, and he's going to do whatever he wants, and you've got to somehow stop him. And he did. he tried to be physical, try to get close to him, but it was actually from Salah. Salah put his body in front of the ball. Mings clattered the back of his calf, not clattered, but sort of pushed him off his pushed him and went off balance, and he won a penalty. Stuart Atwell was not very good, but he did get that decision correctly. So if you can hear that, it was 1-0, and then for the last 15 minutes they were just a little bit chaotic, not a little bit chaotic, but they had a bit more chances. Martinez trying to get into ahead of Salah, but Salah, what a finish that was for the penalty. He's unreal. He's unreal, and that the penalty is inch perfect. If it goes inch to the right, it hits the post. It's just amazing. It's an amazing penalty. And Martinez is basically Luis Suarez playing goal, isn't he? He's such a con, but he's a funny lad, isn't he? You hate to play against him, but you do respect him in a way. And then the last 15 minutes, it was a bit. They had a couple of chances, but we should have finished. We had about 5 or 6 chances. Van Dijk, who had a good chance of the corner, straight out Martinez. 1v1, Salah, Mane, Jota, Minamino breaking, and so on, and Milner giving away, being robust in midfield. But it was just a good performance by the Reds. And it was just 2 weeks in a row now, just good 1-0 clean sheets. Get the job done. Proper Liverpool Premier League season winning. Get the job done, not us. City almost dropped points, but they didn't. Chelsea almost dropped points, and they didn't. Fucking hell. And Liverpool as well, same thing. So I tell you what, December, January is where we'll see. If you come through January after this long November, December, January period of fixtures coming out of your ass, 3 or 4 every single days, it's going to be a good end to the finish if these 3 up there, honestly, because the quality is there, and we are pushing, and we are starting to get it now. Firmino's getting back into training. Naby's back on the bench playing a couple more games, and so on and so on. And the defense was excellent. I thought once again they didn't have a sniff at all. Alisson could have given a pen, but that was the right decision, wasn't it? He didn't have much to do. They didn't do anything towards him. We were defense like Matip was excellent. Just possibly man of the match, but Salah got the penalty. But Matip and Van Dijk were excellent. When Matip drives with the ball, basically he's basically a striding defensive midfielder. When he gets into that mood, both of our centre halves' passing ability and with the ball control is just. You don't see that from a centre half, and we've got both of them world class centre halves. And Van Dijk can pick passes, not every time, but you can tell whenever he's going to do it, it's going to land on Salah's feet, and he's going to stride onto it, and we're going to go all Henderson's or Trent Alexander-Arnold's, and that's what's amazing about our centre halves, which is boss in it. We'll leave it right there. Sorry about no live reaction, but I am pushing my body, push it to the limit. Sound. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, follow us on social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and on Twitch I'm trying to stream often as well when I forgot the time. Right? And I'll see you guys later.